Reading this race and ethnicity report showed me two things. First, people don't really read. And second, I'm not sure people actually want or like progress. So the first one, when I say people, I mean the race baiters. So ones who have come out openly, publicly criticizing this report. I don't know if they read the report. It's 250 pages. I read it. It's a long read. But before you come out and say what the report is, it's better to read and get facts right, because what they're coming out and saying is that this report dismisses racism, and that's not what the report does. What the report does is says that while racism still exists, racism is not the sole determinant of a person failing in life. And I know some people don't like that, because some people need it to be racism. Because when it's racism, then there's no accountability of the self. There's other socio-economic factors that can contribute to an individual succeeding or failing in life. This doesn't mean that racism doesn't exist, as I said in the beginning, though if you already have a bias, you may not have heard or want to have heard that. Which brings me to my second point. Do people actually want or like progress? How can people go on national TV and say that Britain is institutionally racist? We have to be careful with words that we use to describe certain things, because if everything is racist, then nothing really is. And then how can you determine and see when the actual issues arise? You can't, because it's so diluted nowadays that any negative outcome that happens to a black person is automatically construed as racism, and that is not how things work. We have race baiters coming and saying that we've made zero progress. So what is progress? Why are people so unwilling to accept that Britain is a model of progress for many of the European countries? Why is it so difficult for people to accept that Britain is open now? Britain is fair. Britain has learned. Britain loves other cultures. Why can't they let go? Many groups in the white majority group are suffering too. You need to understand that it's not, Britain doesn't have a personal vendetta against me because I'm a black person, or against any other ethnic minority groups. When you go through life understanding that nothing is stacked up against you personally because it has a personal, bias against you, then the sky is your limit. But, when you think that everything is against you and the big system is out to get you, then the only limit placed on yourself is yourself.